Today I'm sharpening my mower blades. I'm doing it the easy way, and we're about to start right now. Hi everyone, I'm Rob, the Average Lawn Guy. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are new to my channel, I will do a series of videos covering do-it-yourself lawn care. In order not to miss out on any of this, subscribe now and hit that notification bell. So today we're sharpening mower blades. Some people love it, some people hate it, but it's a necessary chore. The general rule of thumb is you want to sharpen your mower blades about every 25 hours. So as a homeowner, it's important to know exactly how long it takes you to mow your lawn. So I'm going to throw this example for a second. It takes me about 2 hours to mow my lawn. So if it takes me 2 hours to mow my lawn and I have to sharpen my mower blades every 25 hours, I'm just going to do 25 divided into 2. That equals about 12. So that's 12 weeks. You need to sharpen your lawnmower blades every 12 weeks. So take another example. If it takes you 4 hours to mow your lawn, or if you mow your lawn twice a week and it takes you 2 hours each, which is 4 hours per week, you simply take 25 divided into 4. That equals 6. So you need to sharpen your lawnmower blades every 6 weeks. The whole point I'm trying to make here is if you mow often, you have to sharpen your blades more often. Keep in mind also, while you're mowing, if you hit anything hard, such as a rock or some kind of pine cone, you're gonna have to sharpen your mower blades. That causes damage and may dull the mower blades, so you will have to take care of that. Now, in order to make this process simple, I purchased multiple mower blades, and during the dormant season is when I sharpen all my mower blades. I have 3 regular mower blades and 1 high lift blade. So as you know from my videos, I actually have an Eagle power mower. It's a battery powered mower. It's simple to use. It gets the job done. Now, if you want your lawn to look pristine and looking good, I would recommend sharpening your mower blades once a month, or just rotate them out if you have multiple blades. So once a month, I normally rotate my blades. And then towards the end of my rotation, this is when I would sharpen all the mower blades at once. Or you can just buy 2 mower blades, and as you swap out one for the other, just sharpen the one that you just took out. Now there are different ways to sharpen your mower blades. There's the manual way, which you take the hand file and just grind it down. It's a slow process. I usually stay away from that. I used to do it, but it takes too much time. And not many people have a machine grinder to actually trim down the mower blades. At the end of the day, you're really just taking off small bits of metal in order to give it a nice clean edge. Now a very easy and simple way, the way I sharpen my mower blades, is I have a little tool here. Got it off Amazon. This simple tool here, all it is a little grinder with a plastic wheel behind it. You get it off Amazon, and it also comes with a balancer. Now this little grinder fits into your regular power drill. Most people I know have a power drill on hand. So you essentially hook it up here, lock it in place, and you're good to go. The other tool you're gonna need, it is a vise. There are different vices out there in the market. Some of them are attached to a workbench. If you don't have a workbench like me, I actually got this vise where it works on suction. You essentially find a smooth surface area. In my case, I have a freezer in my garage. So I essentially set this on top of the freezer, suction lock it into place, and set my blade right on the grips. Once I put the blade in, I lock it. I'm able to have a nice sturdy device that will hold the mower blades in place while I grind them down. Take this blade for example. You would essentially lock it down in place with the vise. Take your power drill and go against the edge of it. Get the plastic bearing right behind the blade itself, and as you turn on the drill, it will grind the metal down, and you just go in a smooth, even stroke. I do normally about 3 to 8 strokes, just depending on the condition. Now, when you take off your mower blade, you want to inspect it for damage. If it's bent or any kind of major damage to it, you're going to want to get a new mower blade. So I'll go over this again. You take your mower blade, you want to set it at an angle, have your drill ready with the bit attached, and go against it. You want to essentially go smooth, start at a lower speed just to get an idea of how much torque it's putting out, and then as you get comfortable holding it, you would essentially increase that power to get the metal off. Safety first. Make sure you take out the battery on a battery powered mower, or take out the spark plugs on a gas powered mower. Tilt the mower. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation on exactly which way to tilt it. Every mower is different. Next, find the correct size socket wrench that's going to fit the nut itself, being careful not to strip the nut. Once you get the blade off, inspect it for damage and make a mental note on which way the blade is supposed to go back on. Most blades I know are listed this way facing the grass, so you know which way to put it back. So this little suction vise works good for my situation. I just need a nice smooth surface, which is my freezer. You essentially place it on, lock it in place. Nothing to it. Eye protection is required for this. It may not look cool, but you need to protect your eyes. Next, you take your blade, you place it in the vise, tighten the grips, and make sure the edge of the blade that you're sharpening is facing up. I find it's better to have it facing at a slight angle up, not exactly 90 degrees, but just at a slight tilt. You want to glide the drill across nice and smooth. Remember, start at a lower speed, and as you get comfortable with the force of the drill pushing against you, you can increase the speed. Go at nice even strokes, anywhere from 3 to 8 strokes, and then you want to flip the blade over and do the same thing to the other side. You're not looking for a really sharp edge. You don't really want it razor sharp, but you want it just sharp enough where it's going to slice through the grass. After I've sharpened both sides of the mower blade, I want to make sure the surface that I'm going to have the balancer on is level itself. I place the blade on the balancer. I want to repeat this process 2 or 3 times, making sure the center of the blade is exactly midline on the balancer. So as you can see here, one side is heavier than the other. So I'm going to go back and take off a little bit more metal on the side that's heavier. So the process of taking off a little bit more metal from the heavier side took me about 2 tries. It's all dependent on how much pressure you can put on the blade. For the sake of time, I'm just going to speed this clip up. Here in this clip, you see me balancing the first blade. Came out pretty balanced. The whole process itself took me about 5 minutes. Now, since the blade is off, this is the perfect opportunity to wipe down the deck and pay special attention to where grass clippings can accumulate. Before you put the blade back on, you want to know which side it's supposed to face. A lot of the blades these days are marked, so you know which way to point it. Now, once the blade is on, I would start the mower itself and note if your mower is excessively vibrating. If it is, then the balance is off on your blade. You might want to recheck the balance. Now, one last important tip. It's probably going to save your life one day. When you're done, make sure you clean up after yourself. You don't want your spouse to come home and find metal shavings all over the freezer. Otherwise, you'll sleep in the doghouse. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. With that, thanks for watching. Take care.